Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode in my Custom World series. Thank you so much for the love on the last videos. It really means a lot, and I'm excited to keep building this world with you. This place we're creating has a very cozy, peaceful look on the surface. But as you know, there's also a little secret hiding behind it, something connected to a missing girl, a story the town doesn't talk about, but you can feel it in the atmosphere. We're not revealing anything today, but just remember, every area we build is connected to that mystery. Alright, let's start building. First, I'm starting with the backdrops. Backdrops are one of the most important elements when you're building a custom world because they decide the whole atmosphere before you even place a single object. For this area, I wanted a look that feels like a small town, hidden deep inside nature. Something calm, surrounded by forests and mountains, with just a little hint that there's still civilization somewhere out there. Choosing the right background helps everything blend. The houses, the trees, the paths, all of it needs to match the mood. So I'm picking a backdrop that looks natural, green, and a little secluded, the kind of place where your Sims would go to escape from city life. Once the background is set, I move on to decorating the world edges. These are the parts players don't always notice directly, but they make a huge difference. I'm adding extra mountains, more forest clusters, and small decorations that fill in the empty spaces. You'd be surprised how much realism comes from these tiny details. A rock here, a tree there, or even a little bump in the terrain can make everything feel more natural. This also helps the world feel connected. Instead of looking like flat area with just a few lots, it starts to look like a place that stretches far beyond what you can see. Now I'm placing a few houses to bring life into this neighborhood. I'm keeping them small and cozy, the kind of homes you'd find in a quiet forest town. Not too modern, not too fancy, just simple and warm. I love placing houses that feel like real homes. Homes where Sims could have memories, families, secrets, little stories happening behind the windows. These houses also help anchor the area so it doesn't feel empty. Even just 2 or 3 homes can make the whole neighborhood feel lived in. Next, I'm adding some background decorations, especially the rail track with a train. Even though the train doesn't move, it really helps tell the story of the world. It says, this place is quiet but not completely cut off. Small towns always have one rail line somewhere, and I love using it to create depth. It gives the sense that other parts of the world exist, places your Sims can imagine traveling to or coming from. These background objects don't interfere with gameplay, but they transform the empty space into something believable. Now I'm building a little field filled with sunflowers and a mix of other plants. I think having colorful spots like this helps break up the green and brown tones of the forest. It adds warmth, softness, and a bit of personality to the world. I love imagining Sims walking by a field like this on their way to school or work. It just feels peaceful and homey, and adding a mix of plants makes the area feel natural instead of too perfect. Nature is never symmetrical, never clean, and that's exactly what makes it beautiful. Next, I'm placing city lights. Even though this area is nature heavy, a bit of lighting makes everything feel more alive at night. Now, The Sims 4 sometimes has strange built-in light spots, little glowing areas that don't actually have objects. I still have no idea why they exist, but I want the lighting to look consistent. So I'm placing actual street lamps and small decorative lights to match the existing glow. This helps the world look realistic, not only during the day, but also when your Sims go out for late night walks. Then I'm adding fences around the houses. Fences help shape the lots and define each yard, but more importantly, they make the world feel organized in a believable way. Most real neighborhoods have some kind of boundary, wooden fences, metal rails, or even simple posts. Adding them here makes the houses feel grounded and adds a sense of privacy and structure. It's a small thing, but it changes how the area feels instantly. Next, I'm decorating the river area. I'm placing bushes, rocks, plants, and small nature objects all along the riverbank. The goal is to make it look messy in a natural way. Rivers in real life are never clean or empty. They always have fallen branches, thick bushes, stones, or areas where the plants grow wild. Adding these details helps break the perfect edges of the game and makes the river feel alive. It's all about making the world feel like it's been there for years. And of course, at the end, I always add more trees. Trees are the easiest way to bring everything together. Different heights, different colors, different shapes. The more variety, the more realistic it becomes. When you're going for a nature vibe, trees are your best friend. They fill empty areas, soften harsh edges, and connect all the little parts of the world into one environment. This step always completes the build and gives the whole area its final cozy look. And that's it for today's cozy nature area. This world is slowly coming to life, and I hope you enjoyed watching the progress. There's still so much more to build, and of course, the town's mystery will reveal itself piece by piece. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and comment what area you want me to build next. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.